Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, Bears fans. Let's get to the news. So Bears fans, buckle up because there's a buzz going around that could really shake up the NFC North, and not just for this season, but for years to come. Rumor has it that the Chicago Bears are on the verge of pulling off a blockbuster trade for none other than Trent Williams, the legendary left tackle from the San Francisco 49ers. Now I know what you're thinking, Trent Williams. At 37 years old, he's a veteran, but he's still playing at an elite level. And if this trade happens, it could be a game changer for the Bears' offensive line, transforming it into one of the best in the league almost overnight. The buzz is that the Bears are prepared to send a first-round pick in 2027, along with a fourth-rounder in 2028, to the 49ers to bring Williams to the Windy City. The 49ers, on the other hand, are looking to rebuild after finishing 9-8 in 2023 and are reportedly seeking young talent to bolster their roster, especially on the secondary and wide receiver positions. This move makes a lot of sense for both sides. The 49ers, with a little cap space left after their pursuits this season, are eyeing the future. Reports suggest they're in need of draft capital to address their secondary, which allowed 29 points per game last year, and to add some explosive weapons on offense. Williams, who has been an anchor on their line since 2010, would be a perfect veteran presence to help them rebuild and compete again in a couple of seasons. For the Bears, it's about protecting Justin Fields better, opening up the run game, and establishing a dominant offensive line that can carry the offense to new heights. Now, let's talk about Trent Williams himself, because this isn't just any veteran lineman. Williams is a player that's been regarded as one of the best at his position for over a decade. His career PFF grade hovers around an incredible 93.8, and he's allowed an average of just 2 sacks per season. That's elite protection, folks. His run-blocking grade is an impressive 89.4, meaning he's just as good creating space for running backs as he is keeping the quarterback clean. In 2025, he only allowed 1 sack, and his EPA per block was a top-tier 0.15, which puts him among the best offensive tackles in the league for that season. His pass protection win rate is a staggering 92%, and he's winning run blocks at an 88% clip, leading the league among left tackles. That's the kind of consistency that turns an offensive line from good to great. And it's not just the stats. Williams has been a force since 2010, becoming a true anchor on the line with his strength, technique, and football IQ. His ability to handle double teams at an 87% success rate and pull off effective blocks for big gains, averaging 4.6 yards per pull block, makes him a nightmare for defenses. His explosiveness is evident, with a 4.68 40-yard dash time measured historically as one of the fastest for an offensive lineman, giving him the agility to handle the quick, complex blocking schemes in today's NFL. The reasons behind this potential trade are clear. The 49ers are looking to shed some salary, especially since they have approximately $9 million in cap space after re-signing Brock Purdy. They need to funnel resources into their secondary and receiver core, which struggled last season. Meanwhile, the Bears are sitting on about $24 million in cap space, which gives them room to make this move without hampering their flexibility. Upgrading the offensive line with a player like Williams, especially over a young tackle like Braxton Jones, who posted a PFF grade of 72.4 and allowed 3 sacks last season, would be a massive step forward. Imagine what Williams could do for the Bears' offense. His presence would open up the running lanes significantly. For example, Swift, the dynamic running back, would benefit immensely with a better blocking environment, potentially gaining an extra yard or 2 per carry. The projection is that with Williams protecting Justin Fields, sacks could drop by as much as 50% in 2026, giving Fields more time to throw deep and make big plays. Plus, the EPA per pass could see a boost of around 0.20, translating into more efficient and explosive passing games. This in turn would make the Bears' offense more unpredictable and dangerous. Protection-wise, the comparison is striking. Looking at 2025, Braxton Jones allowed 0. 19 sacks per game and had a run grade of 75.3, while Williams allowed just 0. 6 sacks per game with a run grade of 90. 1. His ability to handle pressures, just 28 in total last season, and win pass protection at a 92% clip makes him a true fortress on the line. This upgrade would turn the Bears' offensive front from a middle-of-the-road unit into a formidable force, similar to what the Rams experienced with Andrew Whitworth in 2021, helping them secure the title. The Bears could see their sacks allowed per game drop from around 3.8 to something closer to elite levels, dominating against divisional rivals like the Lions and other NFC North foes. And what about the impact on the entire team? Well, with Trent Williams anchoring the line, the Bears' run game could explode. We're talking about an 11% increase in running efficiency, which could turn their offense into one of the league's most balanced and explosive units. The improved protection would also extend Justin Fields' time in the pocket, allowing him to make those deep throws that we've seen flashes of but haven't consistently been able to capitalize on. The offensive line becomes the foundation for everything else. More time for Fields to read the field, more space for the running backs, and a more confident pass protection that keeps the defense honest. This kind of move could also have a ripple effect on the Bears' Super Bowl odds, currently sitting at plus 16-0, which are long shots. No doubt, experts like Rossini and other betting models are starting to factor in the potential impact of adding a player of Williams' caliber. If the trade goes through and he performs at his usual high level, the Bears' odds could tighten considerably, perhaps down to plus 500 or even better. That's a huge shift, reflecting a serious contender status and signaling to the league that Chicago is serious about competing for championships again. The addition of a veteran like Williams, who has an 85% win rate in protection scenarios against elite pass rushers, could be the difference maker that finally pushes the Bears over the top. Now, it's easy to be skeptical. Williams is aging after all, and there are questions about his health, especially after some knee issues in 2025 that caused him to miss a game. But even with those concerns, his overall impact remains undeniable. His durability and consistency over the years have made him one of the most reliable tackles in NFL history. Plus, the Bears are in a position where they can afford to gamble a bit on a veteran with this kind of pedigree. If they can get him healthy and motivated, Williams could serve as the cornerstone of their offensive line for the next few seasons, providing stability and leadership that the team desperately needs. In essence, this potential trade isn't just about plugging a hole. It's about transforming the identity of the Bears' offense. It's about establishing a line that can compete with the best in the league, giving Justin Fields the protection he needs to flourish and unleashing the full potential of their rushing attack. It's about making a bold statement to the NFC that Chicago isn't here to just compete, they're here to win. The NFC North, already a tough division, could see a major shakeup if this move materializes, with the Bears suddenly emerging as favorites to make a deep playoff run. Of course, nothing is guaranteed until the deal is done, but the signs are pointing towards something big. The possibility of Trent Williams donning the Bears' jersey is exciting. It's a move that signals serious intent from the front office and coaching staff. With Williams leading the charge on the offensive line, the Bears could be looking at a future where their offense is not just good, but dominant, paving the way for a new era of success in Chicago. We all know how much this city loves its football, and if this trade goes through, it's going to energize the entire fan base, fueling hopes and dreams of a return to greatness, maybe even a Super Bowl run. So stay tuned, Bears fans. This story isn't over yet, but the potential is off the charts. Keep your fingers crossed, because if it happens, it could be the move that changes everything for Chicago. And remember, in the NFL, sometimes it's the boldest moves that lead to the biggest victories. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. Do you think Williams will make that much of a difference? Are you excited about the possibility of seeing him in navy and orange? Or do you have reservations about his age and health? Whatever your thoughts, we want to hear them. This is what makes our community strong, sharing opinions and getting hype for the upcoming season. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. We're heading into a crucial offseason, and every move counts. Whether it's a blockbuster trade, a draft pick, or a free agent signing, we're here to keep you informed and fired up. The Bears are on the rise, and with a potential move like this, they're signaling that they're ready to compete at the highest level once again. So keep that passion alive, Bears Nation. The best is yet to come.